Welcome to June. My readings are for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. In today's video, we're going to get for you insight on how best to use this month's energy for your personal growth. We will cover 3 different topics. The links for those topics will be found in the chapters in the description below, where you will also find links to a playlist if you would like to view your other placements. So let's go. Let's get a grip for you on this month's energies. For our Taurus, please, and thank you, Spirit. What is it that they should know about this month's energies for building their abundance? Let's get some stability for them here, please, Spirit. How best can Taurus use this month's energies to contribute towards their stability? Let's have an oracle card here, please, Spirit. Let's see the overall theme we have. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner, Taurus. Underlying, puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. What are you conflicted about, Taurus? Let's find out, please, Spirit. For our Taurus, let's talk more about this subject on their stability. What is going on here for our Taurus? Can I have some cards here, please, Spirit? We get 3 cards. The Queen of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Yep, confusion here again, Taurus. What is going on? And the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Well, Taurus, I'm here asking the cards about how we're going to build your stability this month. And the cards are telling me a story about you gaining some clarity. They want to help you gain some clarity on what it is that you are perplexed and puzzled about, conflicted even. I'm going to need some more information here because this soulmate card is throwing me. And it's almost like they're saying to me that you're having some conflict over how much to spend on somebody. Is that true, Taurus? Are you thinking about what makes you happy or what makes them happy, perhaps? I'm not sure what kind of situation we're talking about, but if this is about like maybe how much to spend on a wedding or how much to spend on something. Let's have some more cards here, Spirit. I need some more information, please. Let's talk about this. What kind of clarity are we trying to get for Taurus? What is it? I need more clues, Spirit. Let's have them. Okay, clue there. Yeah, how much money to spend here? Whoa. You got some serious cards here. And yeah, we are talking about a relationship, aren't we? And I think, yes, I am on the money here. And so are you, Taurus. Now, how big this relationship is to you, it looks like it's pretty big. We have the Hierophant, and we've got some major arcana cards, and the Ace of Pentacles. How much do you want to spend? Well, how is it that we're going to help them with this? These 2 cards right here are both about balancing things out. So what is it that you need them to know about this conflict in here, Spirit? I'm confident of what I'm talking about. I'm hoping that's resonating for some of you guys. This is about how to go forward with something, maybe a marriage here. So what else here, please, Spirit? What do you want to talk about with him? What kind of guidance? Again, we're here back with that choice, the decision. What I'm seeing over and over here is a meeting in the middle, almost. Maybe this is about you being very clear with your partner here about some guidelines. Because what I'm seeing is that, maybe you want to spend this much, and this is what this is about. Maybe we are talking about a wedding, and you guys are having some issues about how much you want to spend on this wedding. Maybe your partner wants to spend more than you do, or vice versa. I doubt that's vice versa, Taurus. I love you. Okay. But the point is that we're going from a 6 to a 7 right here. We're talking about bringing that money, and balancing that out. Give just a little bit more than what you're given. Just a touch more, right? From a 6 to a 7, give them a little bit more what they're wanting here. But be reasonable with it. It doesn't have to be over the top. And there's a solution here that'll make both of you happy. Whatever this is, it could be moving into a house. I really don't even know. They're not telling me about, the type of situation. They're just telling me it's about this partnership and something you two are going in together on. So yeah, I hope that helps you, Taurus. I hope that gave you a little bit of this clarity that you're trying to seek. Beautiful cards and beautiful energy. So this partnership is a good thing for you. Building your stability. Maybe it's a partnership with a business. It'll be a good move. A little bit more. Not much. Good luck, Taurus. All right, for our topic 2, please, Spirit, for our Taurus that are joining us today for the month of June. Let's look at their love and their relationships. Let's take a look at that, please, Spirit. Let's start off with an oracle card. Oddly enough, the first topic, if you have not seen that one, which was on building your stability, is about a romantic relationship. So if you're just here to see the topic of relationship, you might want to check that one out too, Taurus. Let's have a card, please, Spirit. Tell us about their love this month. What do they need to know? Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. Possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself on the bottom of the deck. Spirit, what more for our Taurus on this topic? Let's get some cards here, please, Spirit. What's going on here, Taurus? Okay, it's upside down and my deck is right side up. We're taking it that way. Let's have a look. Got the Lovers on the bottom and the Devil on the table, Taurus. All right, Taurus, you've got somebody coming back around. This was a relationship that doesn't look like it was very good to me. It was strong and powerful, though, meaning it was not very good. It didn't treat you well, or the breakup was bad, or all of the above. It just wasn't a good situation. But that doesn't mean it wasn't strong, and that doesn't mean that you didn't care for this person, because I think that you did. And maybe possibly still do. And now we have this second chance coming back around. These possibilities to make up your mind about whether or not you want to do this. And I say that this relationship wasn't good for you or was very painful for you because we have the moon here in reverse. And this is about like the worst of the worst things that come up. Maybe this person brought out the very worst in you, possibly the very best as well. But they definitely brought out the very worst, or maybe you brought that out in each other. And they want to talk with you about this going back around again. Look at these beautiful cards that you have here on the bottom of the deck. I haven't even, they're just blurting at me here. Making up your mind, this conflict of whether or not this is a worthy thing to be doing. But this communication is coming in here pretty fast. Maybe this person is going to come back in here and offer you something. Ooh, Taurus. Now we got the Tower. And I'm just going through the bottom here. What more here, please, Spirit? You're building this story for me. There's a communication coming. Interesting that I put this card here. I laid it to the side on top of the Lovers. And I just happened to lay that one over here. This was a bad breakup, Taurus. Or a bad ending, or just an overall not a great relationship. And I want to focus right there, Spirit. I want to focus right on that. What advice would you offer them for navigating this opportunity, this possibility about this offer? Let's be very clear here, please, Spirit. I'm going to pull 3 more cards just for this specific advice. The Sun and the King of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. All right, there's 2 things that are possibly happening here for this person. And I'm saying this person because what I'm saying is it's like this person is on this side of the deck. And it's almost like you are over here on this side of the deck. And this person asking for this second chance. And they're going to tell you about what they have gone through. Since perhaps you've been apart, or because of your breakup, or what they've learned. And they're going to tell you that they have changed. And they have a new way of seeing things, a new direction that they want to go in. And they want you to be with them going in this new direction. And the cards are telling me that they have done some work, obviously. And I'm taking it that this person is a masculine, and I'm talking to you, the feminine energy. I'm not quite positive about that, but take it as it resonates one direction or in the other. You know, they've mastered a few things here. Number 1, they have some financial security now. They have something to offer you that has some stability to it, it looks like. And maybe they have also mastered some of these passions here. Maybe that was one of the issues that was going on in the past. This person has done some work on themselves, and I am not saying at all that it's a good idea for you to go running back into this possibility. That is for you to discern, Taurus. Only you can decide these things. And the one thing that I do want to say, and would like for you to remember very much about this story, is a person who changes actually changes. And the only way that you will ever know if they have changed is with time. You know, my advice right off is make them earn this, because this wasn't good for you. I don't think that this relationship served you very well. And you need to take that into account. And you need to ask for that time for them to prove themselves. Make it very clear that they are on trial, that they're going to have to prove it to you, these changes. And obviously, if this person doesn't show up saying that they've changed, yeah, I mean, 10 of Swords, that's an end to an old bad way of living. Or being, or thinking. An old, paradigm here in their life has drastically changed. This Tower did that. So there you go. They might be showing up, asking for a commitment. Discern this well. Take your time. You do this. You be the Two of Swords. And that doesn't mean you don't have to talk. That doesn't mean, you don't have to see them. But that can be your absolute choice. Because that's one of the options here. The other option is that you really hone in on your intuition here. Use your discernment. Ask him to prove this change. And I hope that helps you. All right, let's move on to topic 3. All right, for our topic 3 for Taurus Spirit, let's talk about the opportunities for their personal growth for this month. What would you like to discuss with our Taurus that are here with us? Please and thank you, Spirit. Let's have an oracle card for their personal growth opportunities. Surrendering to the journey. Release control, Taurus. That can be tricky. View from above. Get the big picture. All right, Spirit. Let's talk about this. Seeing that release control, and then I'm seeing the hot air balloons. They have very little ability to navigate a hot air balloon. You're at the mercy of the wind and the conditions. But it's such a beautiful ride. And obviously it goes safely. Often you do this in very calm air. Get that bigger picture from releasing control here, Taurus. Let's talk about their personal growth here, please, Spirit, for this month. Let's have a few cards on the topic. Building some stability. Going to a better place. With your thoughts about something here, please, Spirit. What? About what is lining up with you. And this is a card of authenticity. Speaking your truth. All right. And a connection here. Put justice on this side. Lovers and the Two of Cups as well. Transformation. All right, please here, Spirit. Let's have a little more information about this picture you're building for me for our Taurus on their personal growth. What's going on here? Doing some inner thinking. What's going on here? What's making you happy? What is in line with you? All right. Looking at the past. Looking at things from the past. The opportunities here for your personal growth. They're speaking to you about what authentically makes you happy. They're talking to you here about learning to express and be and embody exactly who you are unapologetically, Taurus. This is the true you. This is the real you right here. This beautiful, happy, in-line person. And they're saying that this view from above, right? Getting this big picture. That this surrendering here to doing this inner reflecting is going to produce, right? Because he's even looking down here. What's he got? And he's all focused down on that coin. And they're talking about you having very good opportunities this month to make great progress with this inner reflection journey, right? Your personal growth. What brings you justice? And surrendering to that transformation is going to offer you this. This is the card of authenticity, and this is These are all of the beautiful things that are in line with you. So, working on this is what they're saying. Control. Letting go of some of the things that perhaps you hold too tightly to. Take a look at that. Where does that come from? What in the past, makes you keep perhaps too many things or hold yourself in more than you should? You can make a lot of progress with that inner work. And that's a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful authenticity. Well, I hope that resonates, and I hope this helps you. June looks great for you, Taurus. I hope that gave you some clarity and you have a better grip on this month's energy. Like it if you did. Subscribe and we'll do this again. And y'all have a beautiful day.